Looks like another rough one down at Haulover Inlet, but today's going to be a fun day. We got a lot of big boats blasting their way through the inlet, kind of like this GGS monster right here. Welcome back, guys. It is your boy Broncos Guru, and it's this episode of Boats vs. Haulover, where Man and Machine take on Mother Nature down at Haulover Inlet in Miami, Florida, along with our boy Wavy Boats down at the inlet getting the images. Usually when the inlet's this rough, things kind of slow down here, but today that's not the case. We just saw some bigger boats coming out, kind of like this Invincible we're going to see coming through Haulover. I really love watching these big cats come rolling through Haulover. They almost always make it look easy. Invincible actually just announced their brand new edition, the 33-foot catamaran. I'm super excited about this one. I actually even reached out to Invincible about possibly getting on the pre-order list, and these guys are so busy with pre-orders, nobody even got back to me about it. As these guys are rolling through Haulover, they're actually taking some pretty good smacks for being a cat, but I'll tell you what, they probably don't feel a thing on the boat, and this boat's absolutely going to take a win for the boats in the first round. Our next vessel to do battle with Haulover Inlet is going to show us what it's like when you have a little bit of a rougher ride coming out of the inlet. Here we're going to see this Mako come rolling out of the inlet. This is more of a flats boat. They've got a pretty low freeboard and very little dead rise, which is going to make for a rougher ride anyway, but I'll tell you what, they actually look pretty good for being in this boat coming out of the inlet. They take a couple pretty good smacks, but overall, these guys are hanging on for life, going out there and having a great time, it looks like. I really was pretty certain when I saw this boat come rolling out of the inlet on a day like today, this was going to be a loss for the boats, but man, I might be eating my words here. These guys are slowing down a little bit at the end, but overall, I can't really give them a loss, and this round's going to go to the boats as well, giving the boats an early 2-0 lead in this competition. While this crew's bringing their little boat out, throttle down, that's not everybody's intent when they're coming out of Haulover. It's not the way everybody does it. Some people just like to take it easy, but taking it easy sometimes can backfire. Here we're going to see this Hydrosports come rolling out of the inlet, and as you can tell, these guys are in no rush whatsoever to get out to the fishing grounds. They're kind of just strolling along enjoying themselves. Part of the problem with this is they're not up on plane, which means the bow of their boat's about as low as it's going to get, especially when it's dipping down into these waves. And this obviously is going to increase the likelihood of these guys stuffing the bow. Let's see how this plays out for them as they start to get out into the rougher part of Haulover, and absolutely these guys take a wave over the bow. And that's going to give this third round to Haulover Inlet. Our next boater to do competition with Haulover Inlet is going to take this same slow roll approach. They do have a little bit of an advantage though, as they are in a much larger vessel. Obviously this formula with quad 400 engines is working with a whole lot more freeboard and a whole lot more power than the last vessel we saw come taking this slow roll approach, but this boat right here is going to get a little bit rocked as it comes rolling through the inlet. They probably need to be coming just a little bit faster, even though they are still moving a little bit. They're just not quite on plane. If they were on plane, this boat would cut through these waves a little more. Instead, these waves are going to give them a pretty solid ride, as can be seen here. Now, it's not likely we're going to see them take a wave over the bow because they've got a much larger vessel, but these guys are getting wet. As you can tell right here, our guys got up to go ahead and close that front windshield, and these guys really are getting rocked as they come through Haulover Inlet. We're actually going to go ahead and give this round to Haulover as well. And this will give us a 2-2 tie as we head into our fifth round. Who will take the final round this week and the win? Will it be the boats or Haulover? Well, I'll tell you what, it is not even close. And guess what? We got to revisit. We got another large Invincible coming through, and my man is going to blast his way through the inlet, giving an easy win to the boats and giving this episode to the boats. But this is the revenge win for the boats, as last week we let you guys pick the winner of the episode and you absolutely picked Haulover as the winner. And I want to thank some of you guys who participated: Johnny Varga, Joe Piscata, Ethan June, Greg's 1020, Thor B, C Foxtrot 63, and of course I can't forget Kareem, who noticed the mercury error. Go back and watch that video and let me know if you catch it as well. Thanks for watching, guys. We hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, be sure to check out our other channels. We have Wavy Boats, who gets us all this great footage down at Haulover Inlet. My channel, Broncos Guru, we do some great comedy boating videos over there as well, and our newest channel, the Miami Boat Ramps channel, that brings you all that hilarious action of the boat ramps around Miami. And if you haven't already, go ahead and drop an anchor on that subscribe button.